All right guys, so it is super late. It's like almost midnight right now. I traveled all day. I left at 8:30 this morning from Hartford, Connecticut. After the CT Barber Expo, flew all day. I got home about 7:30, saw my son and my wife, got them to bed, and I had to get up here and bust out these Snap FX. So here they are guys, the Snap FX from Babyliss. They dropped this weekend at the CT Barber Expo. You guys know I had to get a hold of them and I had to get right to it to get a video done. I gotta get them set up because I'm trying to cut hair with them tomorrow. And I wanna give a huge shout out to my man Dennis at Babyliss. Guys, Dennis is the head of Babyliss Barberology. If you guys didn't see my CT Barber Expo vlog, definitely check that out. I interviewed Dennis a little bit. I didn't show a lot of the Snap FX in there because I knew I was gonna do this video, but shout out to Dennis and everybody at Babyliss. Those are good friends of mine. And I appreciate so much how well they take care of me. Guys, you know I got all the new Babyliss stuff and they're always hooking me up, so I definitely appreciate it. These Snap FXs were actually the display model. They sold all of theirs out and he wanted to make sure that I got some to take home so I could get a video out for you guys. So that's why the box is beat up, but the clipper's fine, so we are gonna get these things open. I'm gonna show you guys all the details about them. We're gonna try to cut some hair with them in the morning and see how they work. So the clipper and trimmer more or less is the same idea as the FX clipper. I believe it's like the Boost. I think it does have the upgraded motor and all that, but obviously the battery stuff is different and you guys probably don't know anything about it. So I'm gonna read it, we're gonna open it up of course, set it up on the station. I have no idea where I'm gonna put all this stuff, but I wanted to make sure I got this video out as soon as possible. So guys, this is the Snap FX clipper. We have the trimmer as well. As far as I know, the clipper and the trimmer are the same as the FX clipper and trimmer. The battery stuff we're gonna talk about is what's gonna be different, and it's got a couple cool other features that you guys will like. So not a lot on the front, guys. We just say Snap FX at the top, Babyliss Pro, snap in battery, snap in battery. I'll show you a little bit more detail in a minute. We'll go ahead and check out the back. It says new LED ring light battery indicator. That is on the battery. Again, I'm gonna bust it out and you guys will really see. 5 to 10 taper control arm, so you guys know that is the notches. All metal housing, knurled barbell grip. So the grip feels like a barbell, guys. It's not the rubber grip, it's a metal texture. I'm not really sure if the old ones had it. Yeah, I guess it's about the same as the old FXs, the metal ones. So it does have some texture to it to help you grip it. Black DLC fade blade. You guys know I don't like the fade blade. Basically, because this is the same, I am gonna go ahead and throw a tapered blade on this. You guys don't like the tapered blade, so we're gonna go ahead and just do that off rip. Snap on, snap off, self-aligning magnetic hair pocket cover. You guys are really gonna like that. New high torque, 6,800 RPM brushless motor, dual battery charging stand. And for the trimmer, same thing on the front. On the back, basically the same thing. The LED ring light battery indicator, snap in, snap out, dual lithium battery system, all metal housing. The hook on the bottom, DLC deep tooth 360 degree exposed T-blade. You guys know the skeleton. Snap on, snap off, magnetic cover, 7,200 high torque brushless motor, and dual battery charging stand. So let's get these out of the box. I'm gonna get them set up on my station. We'll go ahead and check them out and then I'll set them up on my station so you guys can see all the features. Okay guys, so first off, here is the clipper. You guys can see it's almost like a gunmetal. So it kind of looks black. Actually on camera, it really looks gunmetal, but looking at it in my hand, it kind of looks black, but a little bit shinier than my black FX. So pretty standard FX. You guys see no battery in the bottom, but we got the click lever just like normal. Fade blade, like we said. We're gonna go ahead and change that out, but this is the main thing, guys. So here is the battery. You guys see, we'll go ahead and take this little cover off of here. So we have 2 batteries and you guys can see the dock here. Basically, you can set the clipper in here. I believe you can set it in there with the battery in it. And the other battery will be charging in the back spot. You can charge them both and set the clipper in here as well at night, I guess, if you wanted to. But basically, while you're using it, you can have another battery charging, then you can set the whole thing in the dock. So kind of cool, guys. So the battery itself looks a lot like the regular FX bottom. We got the hook at the bottom. Super nice quality. You can tell they went above and beyond to make this very good quality. I'm gonna get close and show you guys. Basically just gonna stick it in. It's gonna clip in. Again, guys, if it dies, we pop it out, grab our other battery off the dock. Boom, and we're good to go. Now you guys know I usually use my power mat, so battery is not so much an issue for me, but I know for a lot of you guys, you're constantly asking me about battery life, and so this may be the clipper for you. So guys, we're gonna use the clipper for a little bit. Say we do 3 or 4 haircuts and the battery starts to die, then we would just pop this out, throw it on the charger, and instantly can throw another battery in and go right back to work. And I would imagine by the time we can kill this, the other one is charged up and ready to go. So there's no battery life listed on the box itself because technically we should constantly have a fresh battery to use. And you guys know, like I said, the power mat constantly keeps my clippers charged. So this will be a little bit different to get used to, but easy enough, guys. If it dies, we're just gonna pop it out, throw the new one in, and we're good to go. Now this is my favorite part of the clipper, guys. You know, sometimes we think of things and we realize after we come up with it, like, man, why did we not think of this sooner? Guys, this is so dope right here. This cover on the front, just gonna pull it off. You guys can see we can blow some air up in there, take a brush, and keep all those guts in there clean. So guys, this thing is super dope. If you didn't hear me read it on the box, there's a magnet right there, and in the middle of that, and literally drop it and it snaps right in. So super dope. That's actually one of my favorite parts. I think that's just super cool. Help keep it cleaner, guys. You guys know if a lot of hair gets up under here, it kind of stops the clipper from running so smooth. We gotta take the blade off, get up in there. A lot of times we mess up that foam that's up in here, that little felt piece or whatever it is, and you have to get tweezers in there, and I usually mess it up. Gotta take the blade off. So this is gonna be super nice during the day to just be able to pop that off, blow some air in there, get all the hair out, pop it back on. Battery dies, take it out, pop the new one in, and we're gonna keep moving. Guys, I did find a little surprise in the bottom of the box. Finally got a hold of some premium guards, and I don't know because I haven't had them before. You guys tell me. These are like black and gunmetal to go with the snap. I believe the other ones were black and gold, so you know I'm excited about these. We're gonna talk about these as well. All right, so before we move on to the trimmer, guys, I have my taper blade. I'm gonna go ahead and swap it out. I know I usually like to use things straight out the box, but I just did the boost clipper video and it had the fade blade. So if you wanna know how it cuts with the fade blade, check that video out. I'm gonna go ahead and throw the taper blade on it because you know that's what I like to use. This video is obviously more about the batteries and the cover. All right, guys, so taper blade ready to go. You guys see it looks nice on there. Pretty much the same color as the fade blade. Got the battery in. I'm gonna let you guys hear how these things run. They're actually pretty quiet. I actually think they sound pretty nice. Got a nice little purr, so here we go. All right, guys, let's bust the trimmer out and check it out. All right, so here is the trimmer. We're not gonna spend too much time talking about it, guys. Obviously, everything the clipper has is more or less the same thing. So we have a DLC 2.0 blade. You guys know it's not my favorite. I am gonna try to get it set. My brother Get Beamed had his hidden like lasers at Connecticut. So I'm gonna go ahead and test this one out. We're gonna zero gap it, get it set right. But otherwise, guys, we have smaller batteries, basically the same idea. Got your battery in there. It does have a cover as well we can pop off. Clean up underneath the skeleton, magnet as well, goes right back on. And the charging dock is a little bit smaller than the other one. Same idea though, clipper can rest in here with the battery on, or we can take the battery off, drop it into the charger. You can charge them both at the same time, or we can rest it in here in between cuts. Obviously, like I said, guys, if it dies, we go ahead and pop the battery off, take this one out, throw it in the trimmer, and throw the other one on here to charge. And like I said, guys, more or less, it is the same. Nice quiet purr there. It does come, both came with extra cam followers, guys. That is what's gonna cause the noise. So once that wears out a little bit, you can throw the new one in. I think most of the skeletons and the clippers have been coming with that lately because sometimes these do like to get loud. But anyway, guys, let's figure out where we're gonna put these docks on the station, and then we'll try to do a haircut with these first thing in the morning so I can get that included in this video for you guys. All right, guys, so I'm thinking I don't really have room behind the power mat or anywhere else, so I'm thinking I'm gonna put them up here on top of my UV sanitizer. This is something that we have to have in Kentucky. I don't know if you guys have to deal with that. But I don't know if you guys see my bobblehead. This was my Christmas present from my wife. So what do you guys think about this bobblehead? But anyway, let's go ahead and throw these up there. I'm gonna go ahead and get the batteries and the clipper out of the way. We're gonna throw it up here. So it does have a hard cord. I thought maybe that the original cord was gonna plug in, but this is built in. We'll just set this up here. We'll drop the cord down behind, and we will find a home for the cord here in a second. So here's the trimmer, one battery in it. There's the other battery. Go ahead and drop this down. I better undo this first. Like I said, guys, they're kind of big. I wasn't really sure where I was gonna put them, so I think that's gonna work. Set the trimmer one next to it. I am gonna have to find a new home for all my shears, so a little bit tight. You guys can see, there it is. I'm gonna get it hooked up so you guys can see it, but basically we're gonna rock those up there. We'll see how it works. I don't think they'll even fit back here where my other docks are. I would more or less have to get rid of this thing and try to find a home for them. So let's move this station out a little bit. I'm gonna have to move the camera because I'm about to knock it over. Find some plugins for these cords, and then we'll check these things out. Man, I got a lot of cords back here. I don't know what all these are for. You know what, guys? I think it's time to get the octane off of the station. Who wants a detachable octane? So I'm gonna have to rearrange. I have like 12 cords back here. Honestly, I don't even know what they all are for. Oh my goodness. And I can't hardly reach back here. Let's see what we got. All right, so I found a couple spots. We had to make some room. We're gonna get these cords, try not to knock anything over. You guys, kind of cool. Like I said, I thought they were gonna be Babyliss chargers, which are the box. It's a bigger box with a cord hanging out, but they're just some basic cords. So we're just gonna run these back here. Let there be light. All right guys, so there they are. Let's go ahead and throw. So there's our extra trimmer battery. I think it has to go a certain way. Yeah, so there we go. We'll throw that one in there. And you guys see all the lights on them, so pretty cool setup. Go ahead and throw the clipper batteries in. You guys see, there we go. So I'm gonna have to bust out the premium guards, but man, that stuff's pretty sweet looking, isn't it? Again, guys, I can't really do this with one hand, so I'm gonna put it in my arm. Put the second battery in. And there we go, there's our setup. So that's it, guys. I was gonna turn the lights off and get some montage clips for you, but for one, my big head is right here in the mirror and it was way too dark. So you guys can see just kind of a cool effect with all the lights glowing, and the batteries do glow when they're on. If you guys didn't notice before, we'll go ahead and throw one in. So you guys can see the batteries glow while they're on as well. So super cool looking. When I went up on stage to present the check at CT Barber Expo, I was gonna turn them on, but the check was so big you couldn't see them anyway. So I believe they said they would be at Orlando Premiere early June. I think it's June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, or maybe just the 3rd and 4th. But anyway, guys, we're gonna do a haircut with these things. Got the tapered blade set up. I'm gonna use the DLC that's on the trimmer, and I'll let you guys know what I think about it. All right guys, so this video is already kind of long, so I'm actually not gonna include a haircut. I only got one recorded, and I wanna give you guys something better than that. So stay tuned for a haircut with the Snap FX, and I'm gonna talk about it a little bit more in detail. But guys, I will tell you, these things are fire, and I can't wait to show you guys how they cut. So stay tuned for that video, and I'll catch you guys soon.